What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily. So when it comes to picking the right case for your phone, there are obviously countless options on the market, from some inexpensive off-brand stuff that is sometimes a little questionable to ridiculously overpriced name brand cases that are equally as questionable for a bunch of other reasons. It's sometimes hard to find the right mix of value and protection without compromising on looks, but I think the folks over at Casetify have really created that perfect balance with their Impact series of cases. Now, I actually did have the chance already to check out Casetify's products last year, and I was blown away by how popular that video ended up being. It definitely speaks to how good these cases are and how much interest there is in a good-looking, really personalized case that also does a great job in protecting your phone. Over the last few months, Casetify has really expanded their collection of Impact cases, and they now offer thousands of designs, including the ability to create your own custom ones, all while providing military-grade drop protection in a slim and sleek form factor. In this video, we'll be checking out a couple of Casetify's designs, and I'll also show you how the Impact series case looks and feels on the iPhone XR and what it offers in regards to protecting the device, since that is the main purpose of a case, just beyond looking all nice. And if you're interested in picking up any of Casetify's products, I'll leave a link down below to their website as well as a 15% off discount code, so definitely jump on that offer if you're in the market for a new case. At first glance, Casetify's Impact cases offer a very simple and straightforward design. They're a single piece construction, and the case itself is relatively flexible, with enough give to be able to slide it on and pull it off your phone with ease. The material that Casetify includes with their Impact series, beyond just the clear outer structural portion of the case, is actually their proprietary G-Tech material, and that's that black color along the sides and edges of the case that you see there. This special material is made specifically to absorb the impact in the event of a drop. And this is what allows Casetify to certify that their products have military-grade protection, even though their cases are still relatively thin. With that special material built inside the case doing all the work, your phone should be able to handle a drop onto a hard surface from up to 6.6 feet high. And that's way more extreme than most people would need in everyday use anyway, but it's certainly nice to know you have that level of protection. In addition to the case packing some hidden little secrets in the material, it also obviously is the kind of case that covers every inch of the phone. It has a complete edge with no gaps, a raised lip to keep the screen from impacting anything too, which, as you guys know, is something I always like to mention because I think it's an absolute must-have design feature with any case. And even though you do get complete protection, everything you need is still easily accessible. You've got easy access to your volume buttons on the side as well as a silent switch. And the same with the power button too. It's covered, but it's still easy to press and use. You've got perfect cutouts along the bottom for the speaker and lightning port, and around back, another precise cutout for the camera. And that's also where you'll find the only logo on the case itself, which I think is a great choice, since the real selling point for a case like this is the design you end up choosing when you buy it, and not having any big obnoxious logos interfering with the design is definitely a good choice. Like I mentioned earlier, Casetify now offers thousands of different colors, styles, and designs on their website to choose from, and you can even make your own case if you somehow don't find what you're looking for. But I think Casetify likely has the biggest selection of styles to choose from, and they continue to add more and more. Of course, you don't have to go with a design at all if you don't want to. This crystal clear Impact case, for example, is perfect for just showing off the color of your iPhone XR, and I think the red with the black accents look really sharp. I know for me personally, one of the main reasons I went with the XR as my phone anyway was because of all those nice color options. So I always like going with a clear case if I can in order to show that off. There's also this mostly clear option that's sort of an artsy checkered lined pattern. It's a bit uneven and squiggly on purpose, of course. That might bother some people, I realize that, but the crisscross pattern is pretty nice and it offers a bit of texture to sort of break up that all clear style if you don't want something too plain and simple. Now, my suggestion is definitely just go all out with a really unique design that matches your personal style. And my favorite case in this bunch is this camo design right here. I'll tell you why I like this the most. It actually has to do with the fact that the case still has some clear elements to it. So depending on what color phone you have underneath the case, that'll be what color highlights the camouflage will be. For example, I have this dark colored skin on my iPhone here, and you can see the black coming through the clear parts of the case. And that looks pretty cool. If you have a black phone, you can get an idea of what that'll look like with the camouflage. It's simple and subtle enough, But when you have a colorful phone underneath it, like this red, you now have this sort of color highlighted camo pattern that really looks pretty cool. This is the perfect way to not only complement your phone, but still show off whatever color you have underneath. And this sort of phone complementing case combo is certainly my favorite. And I know a lot of people tend to get concerned about whether or not the design on the case will start to scratch or peel off over time from regular use. And from what I've experienced here on these and the ones from last year, the added designs and styles are high quality prints that don't scratch or rub off with really any sort of force. These are high quality cases from a solid and reputable brand, so having a cheap painted design rub off or get all scratched up after a week shouldn't be a concern at all with these. And that's the same story with the actual case too. A lot of these crystal clear cases do tend to scratch easily or smudge up or even turn yellow over time, but that's not something I've personally experienced with any of Casetify's products up to this point. Casetify has technically been in the tech space for a few years now, but more recently they've delivered some of the nicest and most unique cases on the market for not just iPhones, but a bunch of other flagship smartphones too. They've quickly become the go-to brand for specially designed cases at a fair price that also do a great job keeping your expensive smartphone safe, and I can't recommend them enough. If you haven't looked into the Casetify brand yet, I definitely would suggest giving them a shot because I don't think you'll be disappointed with what you get. So there you go, those are Casetify's Impact Series cases. Like I mentioned earlier, head on over to their site to see all the designs and styles they have if you haven't yet checked them out, and don't forget to use that 15% off discount code to save some money if you do end up purchasing something new. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you think of these Casetify cases in the comments down below. Also, be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.